Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Gavin gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, he won 23 games last year, and when you break that 20-win barrier, you're heading to special things. 23 wins, you just don't see that very often. He had a fantastic season. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers, but I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
So digging in now, Money Mock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Money Mock.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in, Danny De La Cruz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and 0 now.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2 and 0. That speed will kill you.
The 2-0 on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time, and he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Justin Lewis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
3-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Runner at first here, one man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Nimmo ranging back, and it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
In now, Jacob Palmer, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And that's through for a hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Wieters awaits the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Wieters awaits the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Busch Stadium. It's 2-0 Washington. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Big Daddy Bud is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off for
first.
St. Louis, center fielder Manuel Margot.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Posey has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, right fielder Henry Ward.
Now in the box, Henry Ward. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Mock. 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and
Batting
just
fourth,
found a hole.
third baseman Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, first baseman. Down.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cardinals 1. Standing in, Buster Posey. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Catcher, Big Daddy Bud.
Striding in, Big Daddy Bud. He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding in once again, Money Mock. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cardinals 1. Now batting, Damon Goldberg. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Baseman, Damon Goldberg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't
Batting
outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Brian Henry. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mock. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Gavin Titus.
So striding forward now, Gavin Titus. First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Three and two now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. A great look at the famous Gateway Arch here this afternoon. 630 feet high and a symbol of this great Midwestern city. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny De La Cruz. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike, 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready for another chance, Justin Lewis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. One and one. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike three called. One gone.
The batter, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob Palmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he lays off for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball two. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Bryce Harper will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit in the air to shallow center. Margot moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Wieters.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Margot. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Manuel Margot.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Henry Ward. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mock ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here's Buster Posey now. No
Leading
official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Nimmo going back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Buster Posey. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
In now, Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Ward moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, pitcher, Big Daddy Bud.
At the plate, Big Daddy Bud. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Nimmo going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Up next for Washington.
Stepping in now, Money
fielder,
Mock. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Danny De La Cruz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Here it comes. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ward. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Washington leads this one 5-2. Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
Number 55.
And now a pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Damon Goldberg. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Set to deal on 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Brian Henry.
Ready now. Brian Henry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-0. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one. They trail 5-2. Digging in once again, Justin Lewis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bell will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
Ready once again, Jacob Palmer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Well, that tells me we're going to have a bullpen game. You know, I'm looking at maybe tops 115, 120. That's a lot in one game, so we're going to be in the pen pretty soon.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Standing in, Matt Wieters. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Five runs on only 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Posey.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Andres Esparza is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Buster Posey will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ward moves over, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2. Billy Burns will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Billy Burns.
And here's a ball hit in the air. De La Cruz has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Henry Ward is on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Henry Ward.
Ready for another shot now. Henry Ward 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and the deficit remains 5-2. Matt Bowman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Striding in once again, Hunter Dozier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hunter Dozier.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 2-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top.
Batting.
This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Big Daddy Bud.
In now, Big Daddy Bud, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
0-1 pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now. Money Mock. But this is speared by the first baseman. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The catcher, number 5, Danny De La Cruz.
Digging in to try it again. Danny De La Cruz. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ward looks up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead is now 7-2.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You can see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Justin Lewis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cardinals 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trevor Story. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You know, his pitch limit is getting up there. Now you get the 2-out single. That forces that manager to start thinking a little bit. If he throws another 10 pitches, we might see him exit this game.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Standing in now, Damon Goldberg, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Wieters. And that's the 3rd out. Cards strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ready for another chance? Jacob Palmer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. In there for strike one, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Nimmo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Margot has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're on top 7-2. Ready for another shot now. Brian Henry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Alfonso de los Santos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Alfonso de los Santos.
Lays off 1-0. A high fastball is in there. The pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other. He's just too filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to read and react. Sit on one and take the other.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Steve Buck is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Steve Buck.
So striding in, Buster Posey. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Digging in once again, Hunter Dozier. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-1. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready once again, Big Daddy Bud. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He's having himself quite the game. That's 2 hits now for himself, and he's throwing the ball well. He's in line for the win.
Money Mott.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now. Money Mock. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down,
catcher,
and he just
number
scooped
5,
it out and drove it through the infield.
De La Cruz.
In now, Danny De La Cruz. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Standing in now, Justin Lewis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what, I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute it the way he was thinking he might.
Stepping in now, Jacob Palmer, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 10 and the Cardinals 2. Stepping up to the plate, Henry Ward. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Miguel Sano will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being the changeup. I like the pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. De La Cruz is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Three and 0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out with the man at first. Smoke toward third. Dozier scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Nimmo is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
1-2. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
1 out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing, because this has become a 3-ring circus.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Runner on first with 2 away. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. From the belt, the pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell is there, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 10 and the Cardinals 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Felipe Rivero will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Taylor Motter will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. In now, Damon Goldberg.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Brian Henry.
Into the box, Brian Henry. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Washington blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Big Daddy Bud gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs on 10 hits, no errors,